I was up last night and I saw this post from Mark Jeeves. You see how the armor
Yeah.
glimmers?
Looks cool.
I want to see if you guys can do it manually, and that's the challenge.
It doesn't look as appealing as the one that we saw. I wonder if you can do something in Konica to have like that more color depth to it.
Hi guys, I was going around to see what kind of materials we can work with to replicate the stuff that we saw in that video. And I passed by the lam machine, and what it is the silver sheets that we worked with yesterday, laminated with soft touch lamination. And I think production thought that it would be like a spare sheet that they run through the machine after the print so that the machine doesn't stick on the lamp. And the interesting thing to note is that you see this part, like this is where the lamp isn't touching.
Yeah.
So you still see the silver sheet, but the lamp kind of cancels it.
That's
right?
interesting.
Almost like an off-white. And my hands were wet when I was picking it up. So all those spots that were wet, it looks like it cancels out the lamination.
That's actually interesting because if a water can cancels out the lamination effects and you can see through the foil underneath, I wonder if we run it through Konica and how the toner will react to this lamination.
Let's go find out.
Yeah, let's try.
Yeah.
Right, so we're gonna print the test print. We already have the print test file and loaded in the Fiery, and we're gonna try to run the print test file on this sheet, and let's see what happens.
But first, a word from our sponsor.
Oh, the honeymoon phase, where you love your embellishment machine more than anything else. Isn't it shiny? Isn't it beautiful? But what does your team think about this new machine? I'm sure they love it. I think this new machine is a profit drain. I think this machine is defective. I just want foil on the logo. Why does it keep putting foil on the entire page? None of the salespeople know how to sell print with embellishment. Probably time for an intervention. Welcome to Tactosphere, a dedicated ecosystem for the business of digital embellishment. It's also the collective intelligence of many people from the industry, from print service providers to graphic designers to OEMs. You gain access to exclusive educational content, including expert articles, how-to guides, case studies, and interviews with industry leaders. Get real answers from real people who have been in the industry for many years. Be part of a community of embellishment experts. Join Tactosphere.
All right, let's see.
Okay.
So it does have that shininess. I think we should try testing on like a regular sheet just to compare like the difference.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. I think you can definitely see how this looks more metallic.
Yeah.
It's more like this industrial steel feeling. So I think what's happening is the toner, which is basically like a wax formulation, it's making the lamination on the top basically like a bit transparency, so the foil underneath coming through it, and that's why we get this like shiny foil effect. I think we should try doing holographic instead of the silver, and then we should also work on like a two separate passes. So one, I think we should try printing on the holographic foil,
Yeah.
and then we laminate it to mute that part, and then we print on top of it to get this shiny effect, basically.
Okay. Now that we saw how it looks like when we printed on the laminated silver sheets, I'm gonna print on some laminated holographic sheets just to see if we see that rainbowy shine. So we do see that foil shine on it, and if you look at it at a certain angle, you do see that rainbow shine going through wherever the toner is. We'll see how Karan's multi-pass test is gonna work.
right? So I created 2 passes for us to test the print for holographic. This time we're gonna print on holographic the pass 1, which is this, and then we're gonna laminate this, and then we're gonna print pass 2 over the lamination. So as you can see how the colors are all muted now. All right, now I'm gonna print the pass 2, and hopefully the registration is okay, because if the registration is off, then we're gonna see a tiny bit of problem there.
Oh! It actually worked.
Oh my god, it actually worked. Look, it worked. Okay, so there's another test that I want to try, is by bumping up the density. Okay, change setting, expert here. So here you can see how there are 3 settings. This is value K. We don't touch the K. This is YMC, CMY. I'm gonna make it max, and just to see how that will look. Right, so I'm gonna print pass 1 again. All right, so we're gonna laminate this. It definitely looks darker, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna do the second pass. All the density high. Print and see. Let's compare with the old one. Maybe, maybe not.
There's a difference. It's
There's something,
so
yeah.
subtle.
Yeah,
But
this looks brighter. Like if you look at her face.
yeah.
So I think the 0 density was better. I mean, this works, but I was wondering, what if we use MGI and the raised varnish? I think that will have a bit, I don't know, like a poppy
like a
effect
better,
or something.
yeah.
But yeah, we'll try. Okay, that's trippy.
That's really cool.
That's very trippy.